on the topic of acting, and particularly because like my oldest child is currently dreaming of growing up to be an actor, and that is given, time sensitivity when it comes to creating films and things like that, so important. The budgets, everything like that. Like, you've got to be on time, things have to be a certain way, and that would have been a job that I would have thought would be really hard for autistic people. But Chloé, you are smashing it as Quinny and giving us representation. Like, there's a date scene, if you haven't seen it yet, where Quinny goes on their first date with this awesome, I believe, a woman-identifying character. And I watched it, I cried, because I'd never seen the inside of my brain represented on television before. And you act it so beautifully, it's written so beautifully. What's it like being an actor? Like, what kind of supports do you ask for? How do you find the team with that? Like, and maybe not just to target Heartbreak High, but, this experience as a writer, as an actor, as someone who's absolutely smashing it. How do you do it?
There's a lot of people in the industry who make films who think that autistic people shouldn't be in the industry. Similarly to what you said, because it feels like an industry that would be very against us, and that is a lot to take on. Certain singers in particular who wrote certain movies. Anyway, but I've always thought that autistic people belong in the entertainment industry. Like, we've had to act our entire lives for free.
I sat on that question. I wanted to ask you this on stage, and then I was worried it would be rude, but I've always wondered, is acting just like, because masking?
Do you know what?
It's like acting.
So easy, because growing up, acting is a hard job. It is a real job, but it's like, here's the thing. Growing up, even long before I was diagnosed, I used to look to my favorite characters and humans and YouTubers, and because I knew that my own personality and my own mind wasn't something that the world wanted, I would just become people that I knew people did like. And I became these people so well that I would have people be like, has anyone ever told you that you're exactly like so-and-so? And I was like, yes, because that is exactly what I am trying to do. Like, I never had official training, because my life was my official training. Oh. So we're designed for this industry, and I would say an easy 85% of this industry is closeted neurodivergent. Like, easily. I diagnose everyone on every set that I'm on. But, and again, similarly to life and society in general, I think what disables us in the entertainment industry is the industry and its refusal and lack of inclusivity. And when I did Heartbreak, I've been on a lot of jobs before which didn't hire me or would fire me because of being autistic, and literally not because of accessibility needs, simply because the word was scary for them.
Yeah.
And when I got Heartbreak, at this point, Sia's movie had just come out, so I had been talking about it a lot on TikTok, and so they hired me knowing that I had very, very fiery thoughts about autistic people in the film industry, and they still hired me. I don't know why, but they did. And the first thing that happened, as soon as I got the job, I immediately had calls with the creators and the writers and the directors being like, how can we best accommodate you? And it was that easy. And the accommodations that I asked for didn't cost them any extra money, didn't add any extra time, didn't cause any issues, didn't make it more difficult for anyone. And every other cast member said that because of the accommodations that they gave me, it like waterfall down onto everyone else, and every single person got the accommodations that they asked for too, because it's that easy to accommodate people. And autistic people are a goddamn asset to your set.
Yeah, so well said.